of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's live stream, you guys get to pick what I play. As usual, should be pretty fun, or not, we'll see. Yesterday was interesting, to say none the least. Some of those games were really cringe, and I'm actually pretty disappointed, because earlier today, I tried getting the Tentacussy camo for the Object 140. And you can see the games that I played in the Object 140. Had a 4,000 damage defeat, had a 3,300 damage victory, a 2,000 damage defeat, 3,000 damage victory, 4,000 damage. I played a bunch of games in the 140, and I only had one game under 3k, but unfortunately, none of the battles were able to achieve the goal. Well, I tried to close my door. It's closed as much as it'll, get. Okay, Mario Kart, yes. Oh, what is this? I don't know. That's a screen capture. Okay. So how overrated the Emil 1951? It's not underrated. The Emil one is flat better. Well, the term flat better means that there's no advantage from another tank, and that's just dumb. But you know what? Let's play in the Emil 1951. I have, on my main account, I think 86% win rate in the Emil 1951 for about, I'm going to say over 100 games. It's a lot of battles. In fact, while we're waiting to load in the game here, I can take a look, because my account name is PoobMaster9000. I can tell you exactly how many games I have in my Emil 1951 and what the win rate is. Actually, my Emil 1951 is the top performing tank on my main account. It has the highest win rate out of any tank in my account, over 100 battles. So I do find it ironic when you see people that are like, oh, yeah, how dare you have a different opinion to me, when I'm actively going 83% win rate in the Emil 1951. If you go to tier 8, all-time heavy win rate, my Emil 1951 is 134 games with 2,700 average damage. You're really cool. Have you ever considered creating a YouTube channel? Okay. Okay. Sir! Where's the Mario music? What, you want some background music? This team is all going down. Why? Why? Why are we doing this? I just like the Emil 1 better armor all the way. Well, if that was the case, the T95E6 wouldn't be getting a nerf. But at the end of the day, I think most skilled players will agree that mobility is important. And it's not like this tank has bad armor. Haul down the turret's still over around 290 thick, which means most tanks in tier 8 will not be reliably penning you. Having that mobility advantage is pretty nice, though. Unfortunately, our team went down. And when your team goes down, you're basically screwed. Hello, Trigger Happy? Every time I go up against one, they get cooked. Well, I don't think you can judge a tank by how other players perform in it. It's like saying Ferraris aren't good cars because only fat businessmen drive them. I don't know if that's necessarily a valid argument. Nice. Well, we took a decent amount of health off the enemy SU-152. Also, let me change it to a live scene. Okay. We have a VK100 above me. And I think what I'm going to do right now is just reload. Alright, we finally got our shells back. I'm going to push, honestly. I have the Caliban, who missed an incredibly easy shell. And I'm hoping that I can kind of ignore the SU and push the VK right now. Let's see. There's one pen. Nice. Two pens. And we get a bounce. There's three pens. Bro, what is this Caliban doing? Oh my. 32 damage. Wow. Well, it doesn't matter how good your tank is when this is the team that you get in it. Doesn't really make a difference, does it? No, I don't think it does. We got 5 seconds left on my reload. Got the SU-152 over here. The SU doesn't even scare me. There's one pen. And 2 pens. And let's get that final pen out. And 3. That was just a bad shot for me. But it doesn't matter. I mean, it's a 1 versus 7. What am I supposed to do? Oh well. Looking like a loss? Yeah. The moment your team goes town on Middleburg is when it's a loss. That's as basic as it gets. Okay. Yesterday's stream was fun. (116F3), no reactive, no sandbags to show how mid it will be after update. I'm pretty sure it's keeping sandbags. Isn't it just losing? Pretty sure. Doesn't it still have sandbags, or did it lose those? No, it still has sandbags. I don't think the 116 is losing sandbags next update. And I don't really think it's going to make a difference. I think that you're wrong, Sage. I think that the 116 will still be quite capable. Let's see. Discord. I have to wait for the Discord channel to load. Balance changes. 114, E100, IS7, IS4, E5, Cron, AMX, VZ, Mouse, 116F3. Okay, it is losing sandbags and reactive. Yeah, I don't really think it's going to change this tank at all, if I'm going to be entirely real. In fact, you know what? Let's drive the tank right now, without any of the provisions. Here we go. We'll just run it, like this. And we can remove sandbags and put on a small food. This here would be your loadout next update with the 116. Let's see how truly awful it will be. But I don't really think that any autoloader or auto-reloader deserves the ability to have reactive armor. And I also don't really care that much about sandbags. I mean, yes, I guess they are a buff, but at the same time, you are sacrificing food, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just happy that Wargaming can't close the frickin' door, but I tried my best. I'm just happy Wargaming is making it so the 116 is not going to be nearly as cringe or spammed in comp. No such thing as going to the wrong side if you go together. There 100% is such thing as going to the wrong side, even if you go together. It doesn't make a difference if your whole team goes to the wrong side of the map, because guess what? If the enemy team goes to the correct side, you're screwed. Because first of all, they're going to be smarter, right? If your entire team goes down on Middleburg and the entire enemy team goes up on Middleburg, chances are their team has better players because they're smart enough to realize that going up is a better play. Second of all, it gives the enemy team a flat advantage on positioning. So that's called a lemming train. And if you don't know what the definition of that word means, I would definitely Google it. But just because one person jumps off a bridge doesn't mean the rest should. Well, we got the enemy 116 over here. And the IS-7. Interesting. There's one pen into the enemy IS-7. Okay, that was really, really lame. Alright, let's get a nice shell into you. And we back up. Well, we did 900 damage. Nothing incredible, but it was a decent amount. Looks like the 57 in Kron will be even stronger next update. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, the Kron is definitely not going to be stronger next update. It's losing accuracy. The only advantage the Kron is getting is 50 health, which isn't really a buff. And it's also getting slightly more... Oh, I'm lagging. Okay. The IS-7's going to tunnel me, of course. Oh, great. Wow, this is fun. Wow. Well, there's one pen into you. I'm cooked. There's nothing I can do. With the 4005 on me, just nothing I can do. Yeah. Fun. We love the autoloader spam that is tier 10 nowadays. 57 heavy, 4005. It's just whatever. Will we win? I don't know. And then the 4005 just drives in the open and kills himself. Nice job, 4005. Like, truly incredible, my guy. Well, it is possible that our bat chat will kill the 183, and no, he's not going to. It is a winnable game. But yeah, I don't really consider the changes that are happening to the Kron to be a buff. I don't think they're a nerf, but I also don't think that they're a buff. Our 60 TP... Okay. Bruh. Alright, I'm not waiting to watch this game. BZ75 next? Sure, we can do the BZ75. Let's whip it out. Boom. I like the BZ. It's fun. Bro puked on stream. What? I can tell you guys, I actually really dislike Canal. It's funny, because I used to like Canal, and I used to say it was one of the few balanced maps, but the more I play on it, the more I actually dislike Canal. And the reason why is because when you're in a heavy, you're kind of just useless. You are so dependent on the medium flank, you are so dependent on the enemy team not going wide corner. You're really, really team dependent when you're on Canal and a heavy. If you're in a medium, it's great, but I mean, if you're in a medium in really any map, you're fine, so... Okay, well, let's go this way. The origin player in the 116 is comedy. Not sure how. Thank you for playing this smasher, bruh. It is indeed a smasher. Alright, let's move up. Let's see what we can do in this battle. We're gonna start by going up the ridge here and getting hauled down. Rose? Hello, Rose. How are you doing? Nice game. Yeah, okay. Canal, then Castilla. All of them suck. Every single map in Blitz legitimately sucks. It's impressive to me how Wargaming has managed to fail. Oh, great. Our concept's already dead. Wow. It's more impressive to me that our concept has already managed to bleed almost all of their health. I'm not worried about the Sheridan. I want to be able to hit this grill. Come on. Boom. 677. High explosive. Of course, now we have 2 tanks on our side, which is not very fun. Thank you for the donation.
99 cents through Super Chat. T44 or S5.
Alright, let's move over here.
At Meepus donated $5.
Nice job, 50B.
How much to add me on Sniffer?
I don't know what the heck Sniffer is. How much to add me on Sniffer? Yeah, good job, 50B. Oh, great. Look, another autoloader player who's just going to YOLO. Oh, boy. Wow, you're really skilled. Look at this. This is just the average Blitz player here. Like, what are we doing? There you go. Nice, 736. Another bounce from you. Doing great. Then we got the Sheridan on my flank. Okay, amazing. Yep, minus 585. And the 260 is going to shoot me. Yep, of course. Even though the Hori is staring at you. Let me guess, the Sheridan's just going to drive over and kill me. Nice. Okay, easy pen into the Sheridan. Brought that player down to a one-shot. We're doing okay so far. Sniffer. What the heck is Sniffer? Sounds like Grinder. Thank you very much for the donation, though. Alright, let's see. Keep on going.
Supreme Airsofter donated $2 through Super Chat. Check my stats.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't get hit, don't get hit. Okay, nice. Alright, that was good there. See if this Rhino tries poking the ridge. I'm gonna back up a bit over here. I like touching... Okay. Amazing comment. Oh, we got a 4005 in mid. I mean, we have a full health Kron who's just not doing anything. And it's not really my job to make plays when our full health Kron is literally just sitting there. So I think the best play right now is just kind of the wait. It'd also be nice if this Hori moved up and helped me. Like, you have health. Not sure why the Hori is playing so passive. Thank you for the donation. There you go.
At White Reaper Soul donated $5 through Super Chat. I back from a month break and I'm back at the game and having a time of my life, using the M60 and Char Futar 4.
Well, we can try them out. Of course, high rolls the shot. Why would he not high roll it? Well, the chances of us winning are definitely lower. I don't understand why this Hori never moved up. Thanks for never moving, Hori. Like, what are we doing, bro? You're in a Hori, you have reactive, you have the ability to help me, and you just sit there the whole game. Okay, well, at least the Yag hits that shot, and that means that the Kron should be able to kill that player. So now it's our Hori versus the Rhino. Stridsvagn. How inferior is it compared to these 6? It's actually not a bad tank, it's just not great. I think the Stridsvagn is decent.
$1.99 through Super Chat.
No reactive?
SRVKPLS. Also, how inferior is it compared to E6?
Oh my god. I just don't understand how you can drive a Hori in... I don't understand it. Like, bro, you're in a Hori and you don't have reactive. And I know that he would have had it off cooldown at this point because he hadn't used it at all. Wow. If that Hori had reactive, they would have been able to tank a shot and kill the Rhino. But because they don't, now they're in a really, really bad spot. And because the Rhino is an auto-reloader, it has 2 shells. Make your bets, guys. What's going to happen here? Our Hori's going to throw. Truly amazing. It's an MM player. And it's not even a bad player. It's like a 60%er. I don't understand why it's always the skilled players that make me so disappointed when I play this game. It's very, very sad. I see I'm on Sniffer. I need to Google this. What the heck is Sniffer, dude? In private window. Sniffer. Welcome to Sniffer, the best place to buy and sell used underwear. There's no way that this is a real website. There's no way that this is a real website, dude. 1.5 million users. The ultimate marketplace for used underwear. If you want to turn your dirty panties into cash or buy something unique to add to your... Bro, why is this a real thing? Why is this a real thing? Why? I have no words. Well, we did 4,000 damage, which is pretty good. As I said, this Hori player, not bad. Decent player, almost 60% win rate. But at the end of the day, if you make plays like that, you refuse to support me when I need help, and you're just going to sit there and do nothing, then, well, guess what? We're going to lose. So, oh well. We did win that 116 game. I'm not too surprised. We didn't do great, but we won, so not too bad. T44 or IS5? Let's do the IS5, because I don't really care that much about the T44. And the IS5 got a little bit of a buff in the latest update, so yeah, we'll do the IS5. I don't know for it. Yes, Michael, I will take a look at your stats. I will look at them after this game. But yeah, personally, M60 or Sharpie Chair 4. I personally like the... I don't love the M60, I'll be honest. I think the M48 patent's better. But I do like the Sharpie Chair 4. I think that's a really fun tank. I donated a year ago. I don't think you did donate a year ago. I think you're a poob. Are you going to show us your guns today? I mean, they're right there. You can see them. T62 or Object 140. Personally, I like the 62A more, and especially in the next rebalance, the T62A is getting a rather substantial buff, so yeah, I'd probably go for the 62A. I don't really like the 140, I'll be honest, and I don't think the changes that it's getting are enough to actually make it a worthwhile tank, so that's kind of how I look at it. We got a Conf Panzer over there. I do have support. I got plenty of tanks. I just don't really... Every time I make a slight microaggression, I'm always the one punished. So I'm trying to play a little bit less aggressive. But of course, when I do that, the enemy team gets nuked. Got the G-Sor, which... Nice. I'm really surprised that hit. Okay. Okay, well... Click off game for 1 second, and the Conf Panzer pokes me. Okay, dude. Well, you know what? He lost the trade, because the Type 59 shot him as well. Let's back up. Let's wait. And let's poke again. Bonk. Oh, oh. What's my favorite gun? Probably the Desert Eagle. Not gonna lie. I mean, I own 2 Desert Eagles, so... I don't own 2 of any other gun, but I do own 2 Desert Eagles, so I think that answers the question. Bonk. Nice. We're up to 2,000 damage. I mean, for the IS-5, 2,000 damage is a pretty decent result, judging that this thing doesn't have much DPM, doesn't have much gun depression, doesn't have much armor. It does have okay mobility, though, I will say that. We're going to shoot the Yo, because I consider the Yo to be a much bigger threat than the IS-8. It's an autoloader, and it's got really, really troll armor. So the Yo is on reload right now, but... I'm going to focus the IS-5 because this guy needs to go. Because the longer it takes our team to kill the IS-8, the quicker I'm going to get flanked. In fact, we're already being flanked, which kind of sucks. Yep, everybody's shooting me, of course. Alright, kill you. Then we got to head over here and angle my tank like this. Nice. There we go. We get a reverse side scrape bounce. Aiming on the shark. And this is what I wanted, because now that our team has killed the IS-8, it puts me in a position where I can at least kind of deal with what's being thrown at me. Okay, you're dead. Now we can reload again. Somehow the AMX missed that shot, but doesn't matter. We get the clearing shell, and we did 4,000 damage, so pretty good game for the IS-5, actually. With those tiny little arms, shouldn't you have 2 small 38s? I think you're just jealous that I have 2 Desert Eagles. Alright, well there you go. Not a bad game at all. And we aced it. I do like the IS-5 sometimes, it's just... eh. Alright, what's next? Alright, let's go look at Supreme Airsofter stats for the 80th time. I swear every other stream he's asking me to look at his account. Don't remember his account name. There it is. Oh boy, are you guys ready? Here we go. Still not 70%. You've also only played 75 games. Bruh. I mean, you're doing fine. Your average damage is actually surprisingly low for how high your win rate is. Are you playing in Platoon? No, not really. I mean, I guess you're being more of a team player. And that's a good thing, right? Stats like this show that you're actually helping your teams rather than being selfish. And that's a good thing. So I can't really complain. If you manage to increase your damage without being selfish, then you'll be a pretty solid player. Move onto War Thunder. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, next we have to play. Let's do the M60 and Charfy Chair 4 for that donation. Boom. And then after that, we will play in the Stridsvagn K. The biggest advantage I consider for the Stridsvagn versus the E6 is the fact that it does have a better turret for hull down gameplay. Because sure, the E6 does have a troll hatch, but at the end of the day, it still has a hatch. You can still get penned in that hatch, right? I mean, I had a conversation with one of my friends who really thinks the E6 is busted right now, and I agree. But at the end of the day, it only takes one shot from an FE2 and 5B183 in your turret to ruin all the fun you're having. And that doesn't really happen in the Stridsvagn because you don't have a massive tumor sticking on the roof. Even if the 183 doesn't pen you and it fires HE, it can still take 600 of your hit points away. So having a hatch versus not having a hatch, I still would obviously say that not having the hatch is going to be better. But apart from that, the E6 is definitely better off in most other situations. But I actually think the Stridsvagn is a very underrated tank. What do you think of the 4005 complete gameplay screw-up? Do you mean the changes? I don't know what you mean by that comment. You have to be more descriptive. Okay. Right into my hatch, of course. Yep. And I can't even pen the E50. It is a very fair chance to, you know, cut through the E50. And in return, I've got this massive hatch that sticks out like a sore thumb. I don't really like the M60 that much. I will be totally real. I don't dislike it, but I just don't really like it. I don't think the gun is special. I don't think the mobility is very good. I don't think anything about this tank is particularly amazing. Okay, yep. 183 tried to HE me. Didn't manage to penetrate it, but still tried. Okay. Well, I have a damaged commander, so my reload is longer, and I'm less accurate. Basically, every single statistic of mine is slightly worse now for a little while. Done 600 damage. Love to be able to hit the 50 TP, but can't do that when he's not poking. Will he poke? Probably not. And the funny part is because they have that E50M over here, that one tier 10 medium can stop my entire push. Vulcan, thank you very much.
At wallet_warriorblitz.
Well, another loss.
$2 through super chat. Vulcan.
183. By the way, that 183 is not spotted. That's the funniest part to me. He's sitting there and he's not detected. That's the funniest part to me. That this player can drive in a 183 in the open and not be spotted. Come on, YOLO me. You know you want to. Do it. Come on, do it. Yep, there you go. Wow, you're really good at the game, dude. Wow. I'm tunneling this 183. 100% tunneling this 183. Of course. Will my Progetto do anything? Full health Progetto has 2 shells in the clip and sits there and watches me die. Thanks. Thanks, Progetto. Thanks. You deserve this loss. You 100% deserve this loss. That Progetto had 2 shells and could have shot that 183. But no! No, we're going to sit and do nothing.
Sentinel.
Thank you for the donation. It's just games like this where it's really hard to enjoy Blitz because you lose the heavy flank. There's nothing you can do in a M60 on the heavy flank to begin with. And then you go over to the medium flank to try and help out. And you have this Progetto who's full freaking health and just sits there and watches you die. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Wallet_warriorblitz donated $2 through super chat. Play Dashu Tank.
Dashu Tank. Thank you very much for the donation. God, teammates like that really piss me off, though. The fact that I have to throw away my health to try and give my team a win, and then my teammate can't even do a single shot in return to help me. Just really so irritating. As I keep telling you guys, these are the reasons I have a hard time enjoying Blitz sometimes. I mean, look at this. Defeat, defeat, defeat. Just so cringe. Type 5 Heavy, thank you for the donation.
Tom Linus donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Type 5 Heavy.
Okay, what do I think about the Kampfpanzer? I think it's a very, very good tank. I would consider the Kampfpanzer 70 to be one of the best tier 9s, but it's actually becoming a tier 10 when Reforged gets released, which is rather interesting. Not sure how I feel about that. Progetto don't care about lose or win. I agree. The Progetto sucks. That Progetto that we had on our team was terrible. But it's just, it really, really tilts me when I sacrifice my health and I make an aggressive play to try and somehow salvage what is this awful team. And in return, the Progetto, who has a clear shot on the 183, would rather not shoot him and let me die. Like, if that Progetto had shot the 183, I would have had 1,000 health still. The T-95 wouldn't have been able to shoot me. I would have killed the T-95, and I would have been fine. I would have been totally fine. Would we have won the game? No. There's no way we would have won. But it would have given me and the Progetto more opportunity to deal more damage. These players legitimately cannot think for themselves. Not even in the slightest. Sheridan already killed himself. So, medium side's already done.
At wallet_warrior
Nice.
blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Skunk. Trigger smells like soggy sawdust.
Trigger smells like soggy sawdust. It's like a tongue twister. God, the accuracy of this gun is not very good sometimes. Nice. Easy shot into the 121. We're detected, bruh. Tomorrow is the start of No Nut November. Truly amazing. There you go. Yeah, Sharfie Chair 4 is a bop. The gun on this tank is very nice. Leave the 121 over here. We got the grill right there. Nice shot into the grill once. And let's see if I can hit the grill again. Boom. There you go. Grill misses me. Solid stuff. We're up to 2,400 damage now, which is pretty good. It's aiming on the E3. There you go. 316. And the thing about the Char is that it does actually feature pretty good DPM. And look at that. 563 high explosive into the rear of that E3 there. Pretty nasty. There you go. Another 308. Back up. E3 misses. And just like that, we're up to 3,600. Notice how when my team doesn't completely fall apart on the medium flank, I can actually do something. But the problem is, when you have no support, that's when things go south. I like how I'm rolling 240. Yeah, guys, reactive is good for the game. I'm so glad that Wargaming decided tanks need reactive. Thankfully, we max rolled that one. But, yeah, reactives is pretty dumb. 4,500 damage, though. Not bad. Any clue what the Easter egg does? No clue. Nobody has any idea what it does. Okay. I already failed. Okay. What did you send me? Yes, I know. I've seen those changes, Michael. If you had watched my latest video, you would have seen me mention those changes. Alright, what's next? We got a couple more donations to get through. Scrolling up, Stridsvagn K
donated $1.99 through Super Chat. T10OOLT or the Brit Tech Tree Tier 10 Lite.
And then after the Stridsvagn K, I need to write these things down. No, not in a video app. I need Notepad. All right, let's write them down. So we got Vulcan. We have the Sentinel. The shoe tank. Frickin' Argonaut. Type 5. Skunk. And T100. Okay, there you go. I have written down all of the donations. How you doing, Mega Lion? Let's see what we can do here. Let's get hull down. Oh, there's a MBTB. Gun show. Ooh. Maybe 50 TP. Well, I can't do anything until I get through these donations. An amazing T100, by the way. But listen, players like that shouldn't be punished for camping in spawn in a T100 LT. They should be allowed to do that. Oh, great. Our AMX is AFK. I'm going to drive over, and we're going to go... Oh. I don't like this. I may have cooked myself, chat. I may have cooked myself. The only hope that I have is that we can bleed out these players with the DPM that this thing has. The Stridsvagn does obviously feature really, really good DPM. Yeah, we're good. We're good. But that's the one nice thing about obviously being in a tank like this, is you do feature really good damage per minute. Be nice if our T100 could hit the Rhino. Holy bad. Like, holy bad. That T100 missed 2 separate shells on that Rhino. That is pretty impressive. Going to ignore the MBTB. A camping 60 as well. These are some interesting players here, guys. The Stridsvagn's great, though, as we can see. The DPM has been doing pretty good. Do you agree with the 4005 changes? I do. I think that it's going to make the 4005 less cringe to deal with. This is that same E50 from before. Just insta-pens me? Okay, dude. I mean, I don't really care. At the end of the day, I not only have more alpha damage than you, but I have way more armor than you in the E50. And I'll keep poking you all down. I'll just sit here, and yep, you bounced me again. Another 350 damage off your tank. It's going good for you. Reload again. There you go. That one bounces. Okay. That was really lame. Alright. Get an... Oh! Oh, and the E50 hits that, guys. The E50 hits that. Most skilled player in Blitz. Most skilled player in Blitz. I mean, I don't care. The E50 is not going to win. And we did over 5,000 damage. The E6 did a great job. Stridsvagn K has the best camo in the game. I assume you mean legendary camo. And I will agree, it is a nice legendary camo. I don't know if I'd say it's the best, but obviously that's subjective, so... Nobody can really say what is the best and what isn't. Average 60 TP ammo rack? Yeah. I'm just interested to see how long it's going to take our team, right? We got a K91 with no camo. Snapper 4527 Warrior. Nice rack. Yep. I just can't believe that that E50 hit that shell on me while I was backing up. That was, I mean, you guys saw that. That shell was ridiculous. Make your bets in the comments. Will we win this game? We have Jesus as king. Whenever you have somebody with that name, you know they're skilled. Alright. You should, you know, look at... Oh, God. This K91 is something else, dude. Oh, God. Well, the K91 threw his tank away. Oh, he did not die. The 268 was able to get the clear before he died. The Hori is just dead. Not surprised. The Waffentiger missed. So make your bets. How long will it take our team? Look at that. This is the best E50 player I've ever seen, apparently, because they just never miss. But make your bets. How long will it take our team to kill the E50? Hopefully, Nope. Even though you've got Reticle Callion, it must be a very challenging shot. Also, I'm pretty confident that this Waffenträger is running the stock gun. Somebody can confirm in chat. But this looks like the short gun. And when I mean short gun, I don't mean 15 centimeter, I mean the stock 15 centimeter. Thankfully, our 268 actually seems decent. Just done trick-or-treating? Yeah, how was your guys' Halloween? By the way, we did 5,400 damage, and we assisted 2,600, so not too bad at all. How many games does this guy have in the E50? I'm interested to see. It's always the same people that just drive the E50 over and over and over. It's like you're not allowed to have fun. It is one of his most played tanks at 1,100 games. I bet you most of those games were played since the latest patch. I don't have a problem with people driving the E50M. It's just really cringe to have to fight that tank. And what's funny is, you know, Wargaming's like, oh, we're removing reactive. That's really going to make the tank harder to deal with. The problem is it has too much armor. The turret needs to be weaker. Okay. What's next? Oh, wait, I wrote down all the donations. What's next? I think it's the Sentinel. Or the Sentinel. And nope, it's the Vulcan. Forgot that one. The Vulcan is a very forgettable tank, though. My favorite ice cream is mint chocolate chip. Bro, I said this already in the past to Flossie. Mint chocolate chip is the worst ice cream flavor. I'm sorry, it is the worst ice cream flavor. I don't understand how anybody can go to an ice cream parlor and say, I want mint chocolate chip.
$2 through Super Chat. Eraser BP44. Obunga, 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 obunga,
Thank you for the
obunga,
donation. I just personally I don't like mint chocolate chip at all. It's like, it tastes like toothpaste with little bits of chocolate. That's what it tastes like to me. The best ice cream, by far, is cookie dough. It's just the best. Nobody can debate it. It's cookie dough. Or, another solid contender is coconut with little bits of chocolate in it. Mint chalk slander's crazy. Nah. Mint chalk sug. Worse than pistachio? I've never gotten pistachio. Because, like, who would get pistachio? I've actually heard it's good. So I can't really knock it until I've tried it. That's the worst take I've heard in at least 20 minutes. That's it? Only 20 minutes? Have you not been reading this game's chat? Cookie dough is the best. Yeah, cookie dough is the best. Coconut, yes. The nut. I love nut. Okay, I can't pen that guy. Let's back up with our amazing 11 reverse speed. Oh boy! Woo! Woo! It's so slow. Oh my god. No, we got a KV in the back. Boom. Okay. The KV2 just penned me with AP for 606. That's okay. Worst pen tier 6 in the game just goes right through my hull armor. Wow. We love Blitz, guys. Got the Forest Witch over here. There's the KV2. Uh-huh. Just gonna sit there. Of course you are. Will we get a single bounce? Make your bet. I bet we will not get one bounce. Oh, we did? Wow, look at that. Woo. I'm very surprised. There you go. Nice pen. And this Forest Witch kind of ate their DPM. But we have an Annihilator. I'm cooked either way. Okay. The Forest Witch, the reason why it's so OP is not actually because of the fact it has a really good gun. It's because the armor on the Forest Witch is completely stupid. And like you can see, even with me loading gold, I can't pen the thing. I also can't pen the Annihilator. Not without gold. Oh well, it's a 7-0 already. We got a camping easy 8. Our IS-2 is camping, and our Annihilator's AFK. So, once again, it's just another one of these situations where you're thrown into a battle where it's over before it even began. Alright, well, we don't have to play in the Vulcan anymore. I don't like the Vulcan. It has terrible gun depression, no armor, 0 flexibility. It's terrible. Alright, the Sentinel's actually decent, though. So we should have a decent experience in this one. I like the Sentinel. Mint chocolate chip isn't that bad. Listen, if you gotta describe something as isn't that bad, then it's not good, right? Listen, it's like lightly salted chips. You don't get them. When you go to the ice cream place, the thing that I always get, as I said, is either coconut. Well, actually, I went to Cold Stone Creamery the other day, and I got like some, I don't even know what it was. It was like caramel and chocolate and vanilla and just Diabeetler all mushed into one little thing. You tarnish the Sentinel? It looks fine to me. Nothing beats the old school vanilla. Vanilla's chill, but like, put something in vanilla. At least put rainbow sprinkles in it. Vanilla with rainbow sprinkles is a bop, and I can't knock it. But just vanilla? Wallet Warrior, I will fondle you. I'm selling diabetes. What are your thoughts on chocolate? Chocolate's okay. I'm gonna give it a solid 6 out of 10. I don't love chocolate. I like chocolate chips, and I like chocolate chip cookies, and chocolate mixed with other items is solid. But chocolate itself is eh. I don't love chocolate ice cream. I don't love chocolate Tootsie Pops either. But it's not bad. I'm sorry, Wallet, but this is what you get for getting into my battle. Okay. Every time I get pen there, it's like always an instant pen, but I guess it's not the case. Okay. There you go. That time it penned. I'm moving up. Oh, yeah, baby. I cannot pen. Oh, there you go. I was going to say I can't pen him, but I lied. Okay, let's reload and aim it on the T-23. Nice. Reload my clip. I will take vanilla ice cream over chocolate every time. That's just racist. Not joking. Bro doesn't want that BBC. That big black chocolate. Bonk. Well, not going to be able to do much more damage this game. They only have 2 tanks, and... well, the FE does have some health. I'm hoping that by the time I get over there, we can get a little bit of damage into him, at least. Nice. There you go. I mean, we're not going to be able to deal much more, but I'll take a pen. Ah, T-28 Defender completely blocked me there. We did okay, 1600. The ground tank has been grounded. Yeah, I don't think the ground tank did very well. I would try any ice cream if it's really good. What about, like, boot leather ice cream? SMV versus Bisante? Which SMV? There's like 5. Are you referring to the Semovente Contra Caro 64? That, like, are you talking about... I'm assuming you're referring to the, Tech Tree. The Italian tier 8 tech tree. Progetto Conqueror 55. No, that's the Progetto. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what tank you're referring to. Oh, SMV Vipera. They're not really comparable. One's a heavy, one's a tank destroyer. And while one does both play like heavies, they're still not similar play styles. Visante is just an overpowered tank, though. Have you ever had pineapple ice cream at Horde? It doesn't sound that bad. I mean, maybe you had a bad experience with it, but I would personally imagine that pineapple ice cream wouldn't be that bad if it actually was flavored well. I like pineapple. I actually don't know how pineapple on pizza would be, but I'd be willing to try it. What's the difference between autoloader and auto reloader? Very simple. One reloads shells individually and stores them in a clip. One reloads all the shells at once. SMV DPM is OP. I don't know if it's OP, but it's good. I mean, 2500 DPM in tier 8 in the tank destroyers class makes it one of the lowest effective DPMs. It's a great tank, and I do consider the Vipera to be OP, but it's not because it has good DPM, it's because it has 2 shells and it can deal 800 damage in like 2.5 seconds. That's what I find crazy, paired with 11 degrees of gun depression. But the DPM is not very impressive on the tank. The WZ-120 GFT has way more. Most tier 8 TDs have over 3k to 2500, so it's not very impressive DPM. Is that the shoe? Indeed it is. It is the shoe. Did you get any candy? No, I don't trick or treat. Listen, if I want to get candy, I just go to Walmart and buy it. I'm too old to trick or treat. Nice. That lower plate, having that red spot in the center, is so dumb. Nice. Let's see if I can hit that Destiny, maybe. Not able to hit him yet. I might just push the Destiny. I think that's what we're going to do. I'll just put free candy on my tank. I didn't even remember today was Halloween. I did not put candy out on my doorstep because I forgot. Nice shell into the Destiny ones. Really? The tiger's going to shoot me? Okay. This thing has crazy good DPM, by the way. I actually don't think the Argonaut is a bad tank. I don't think it's necessarily an amazing tank, but I do think that it has some decent values going for it. Bro. Wallet Warrior. I know that you want to tunnel me, but like, bruh. It's not going well for you. And you bounced me. You have been shooed. Every time you lose to me, you should donate like an extra $2. Nice. As I said, this thing has great DPM as well. So, this Action 10 is not even going to get close to winning the trade with me. Alright, well, I did 3,500 damage, which was pretty good. There you go. Yeah, I don't hate the Argonaut. I just don't love it. My ping is usually over 600. Why are you playing Blitz if your ping is over 600? That's not playable. Thank you very much for the donation, Poob!
Writhing donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Poob.
Alright. I did the shoe tank. Thank you for the donations, though. We have Type 5 Heavy. Oh, yeah. We're gonna get some big ol' bonks out. Poob.
At wallet_warriorblitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Poob.
Poob. All this food talk. Maybe Droodles should start a mukbang channel. Okay. once you play Blitz, it's fun. The thing about Blitz is it's fun in moderation. It's just like drinking. Sometimes it can be fun, sometimes it isn't. Should I sell my M16 char to get another collector? No, that's a bad idea. Never sell tanks. Ever. Just keep them, and then if you want to get another tank, either save up gold or just spend a little bit of extra money. Selling tanks is literally just throwing away half the gold you spent on them. It's pointless. Move out of my way. I'm not stopping for you. There aren't enough Japanese collector and premium tanks for a Japanese container. Yeah, I mean, there's only a couple, and if they were to do that, then it would be really easy to get the Type 5 and Type 63, both incredibly good tanks that Wargaming probably doesn't want to give away for free. Or easy is what I should say. Nice. Got another bounce. Yeah, this doesn't appear to be going all too well for you there, IS-7. Maybe don't drive into the open. Yeah, that's probably good advice. Boom. 2 pens, 1,600 damage. I don't want to be shot by that E4, but I don't know if I'm going to have a choice. Let's just back up here. Aiming. Boom. 3 shots, 2,400 damage. I mean, the gun on this thing is just crazy. It really is a legitimate question. Why would you drive the Type, or the Jagdpanzer when the Type 5 exists? 3, 2, 1. Okay, there's the 75. Aiming. Just fire a standard shell. Still a lot of damage. It's not a good situation to be stuck in here. I think what I'm going to do... Oh, that's a 183. I lied. We're not going to do that. We got a bounce from you. Let's aim it on the Progetto, and let's get a clearing shell. It's angle. Okay, good shot there, 183. You got me good. 279 damage. Nice. It's impressive how bad the enemy team is fumbling right now. I'll just sit here and wait. The E50 and Yo are no longer going to be able to poke, which basically gives me the advantage of just kind of sitting here and waiting. Okay, well, I'll just move up. As I said, I don't really care. It's going to be hard for them to counter me. And look at this, the C50. Yeah, enjoy this. Ooh, minus 754. That's got to hurt you. 4,000 damage now. Yep, you're cooked. Bonk. 1,000 hit points taken off of the Yo. You're doing great. Ooh, you're getting me good. Ooh, you're really bleeding me out. Goodbye. Well, we're up to 5,000 damage now. The Yo's cooked. Yeah, you can run all you want, buddy. You're not getting away. Such a good example of where the Type 5 just bullies. Type 5 is faster than the mouse. Yeah, it's quite a bit faster. We aced it. Oh, didn't mean to click on that. Super Conk time! Hello, silly Sammy. How you doing? I think Type 5 should go 25, not 27. I think that both the mouse and Type 5 should go 30. I don't think that tanks should go 25. I think it's way too slow for the current game. I think I would rather have these vehicles balanced around their guns and not necessarily the mobility. Super cock? Okay. Yo guys, do you think that this person wants to have subscribing? Let me give you guys advice as a content creator who has 3 YouTube channels and over 200,000 subscribers combined. If you don't want to have anybody ever like you. If you literally never, ever, ever want to have anybody like you as a content creator, do that there. That is the easiest way to never get a fan base. By far, the easiest way. Like, nobody gives a crap about you, dude. Nobody cares about you. And nobody's ever going to subscribe to you because of that. He AFK. Oh, never mind. It's WCNA. It's the Troll Clan. What a shocker. Nice. Easy shell into the TVP. I just find it funny how Wargaming still has not punished any of the clan members in that clan. Okay. Guess I'll just be HE'd. Nice. 407. Of course you're gonna tell me. What a fun game. Very, very exciting gameplay, bro. Nice high explosive into the AMX. And bonk. There you go. Another nice shell into you. Shoot the 4005. Okay. I mean, the 4005 is pretty low now, at least, which is nice. I'm not going to waste my shell on the 4005. Much rather shoot the AMX M4. I like how bro is struggling to figure out where to pen me. I actually did 3,600. Like, I didn't even do bad. Yeah, for those of you that don't know what WCNA is, it's literally called the worst clan in NA. This clan has existed for, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years now, and Wargaming still hasn't done anything about it. It's impressive to me how bad Wargaming's moderation team is. Because if I were a company and I wanted people to enjoy Blitz, and what's also funny is that this person, whoever was originally the owner of this account, has the top 4 camo, so they sold their account, and this account will probably be banned at some point. It is pretty funny. Oh well. Doesn't matter to me. Okay. We got a 183 left. This guy's always in the 183. Well, I can't blame him for blowing himself up. With the experience that was this game, yeah. Oh well. I'm gonna actually save this replay. Because I keep forgetting to make a video on this. And it's just free content for me. Alright, next we have the T100. We got 2 donations left. We got the T1... Oh, a gift for you! Whoa, guys! I don't care. Alright, next we have the T100, and then the Eraser BP44, and then that's all the donations. There's like 4 people trying to stream snipe you right now. What, in the stream? I mean, as I said, this is why I play on my press account, because it's not fun to play on my main account. It is not very fun. Okay. Most generous gift from Wargaming. Yeah, it's pretty tragic. I actually lost 1,000 brain cells. Yeah, I'm not even surprised. Alright, back up. Okay, nice. I don't even know why I bother. There's no world I ever would have won that. C-50 is just so hard set on tunneling me. And honestly, I don't care. I'd love to be able to hit that leopard, but I can't. Yeah, come on, keep looking at me. Oh, we got another tank here. Wow, great. This is really fun. I love driving a tank that has 5 degrees of gun depression on literally the most gun depression dependent map in the game. That's really exciting. Of course he shoots me. You know what, buddy? You know what? I don't care. I don't. Get out of my game. 282. Don't care. Get out of my game. He has 2 people that poke him and he still shoots me. Okay. Well. Can't hit that. Free gift should have premium. I don't even know what that language is. That's not English. Gonna move over here. HE the girl. Oh, I'm gonna get stuck on my Progetto and die. Thanks, Prague. And then he gets a bounce from the grill. Okay. Makes sense. How dare I try and play Blitz and have fun? How dare I try and do anything? No! I'll be tunneled by the E50. I'll be shot by the grill, lit on fire, and die. I do not care. Alright. Let's do the next game in the Eraser BP44. Did we win that game? No, that's right. I forgot about that battle. Alright. Tier 6. French. There you go. It's so weird the Battle Pass tanks are French, or whatever it is, whatever their nation is, because you also have the normal tanks that are Blitz Nation, so it's always funny that you have Blitz Nation. It's kind of like back and forth. Okay. This will be the last game on stream unless there's any more donations, just because it's already getting a little late. I mean, it's not that late, but I do want to record a Helldivers video, and I don't want to spend 8 years trying to record that video. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, battle. Is the regressor Blitz Nation or Polish? I'm pretty sure it's Blitz Nation. Yeah, it is Blitz Nation. Blitz Nation. One more game with the Dracula? Sure. I mean, listen, if people want to donate for me to continue playing, I got no problem with it. But apart from donations, I will end off the stream.
Ryan donated $1.99 through Super Chat. One more game with Dracula perchance?
Hello. 370. And a nice ram for 190. And you're dead. Wow. A skilled player. Alright, let's move up. Got the VK. Nice. Why is that thing's turret so red? It's a tier 6 light. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. It's cooked either way. There you go. 398. Fun fact, Easy 8. I am in front of you. Okay. We'll just shoot the T-34 so I can get a little bit of extra damage. The funny part is on the Eraser and the ARL, the turret is actually the weak point. And apparently so is the gun. That was pretty bad RNG. Play with the Emil 1951. We did it in the beginning. But I also just made a video with almost 30 minutes of gameplay in the Emil 1951, so I'm not sure why you'd need more gameplay of it. Alright, well... They only have 3 tanks. Don't know where any of them are, but I'm going to assume that they went all the way around towards our spawn. So let's cut through here. The Eraser is arguably one of the best tier 6s in the game. It's just so good. Would you grind a new account if someone gives you? I'm not sure what you mean by that. You saying you want me to grind your account for you? Probably not. Alright, well, we got an SU. I found the entire enemy team, unfortunately. There you go. That's a nice shot. That's 400 damage. Not too bad. It'd be nice if one of my 8 billion teammates did move up, though. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, get a nice shell into the KV. We do get a bounce. Now I can start angling towards the Tiger. And then we'll aim it on the Tiger. There you go. Nice 325. I swear I'm the only one that's actually doing anything in this battle. It's not that surprising. It's a tier 6 game, but, like, it's definitely a little bit cringe. Okay, you're dead. Then we have the SU. Hi, buddy. He might actually kill me. There's a decent chance he will. You bounced me. Womp womp. 3,000 damage. Not bad at all. Alright, one more game, guys, in the Dracula. As I said, if donations do come through, then yeah. Urza is invincible. It is pretty dang dumb. We lost that game in the 200. Wow, that's impressive. I'm fully blaming our Progetto for that. This guy here, fully blaming him for that. If I didn't die, we would have won that, and he got in my way when I was trying to back up. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much damage you deal, right? If you cause another teammate to have a terrible game because of your selfish acts, then you're not helping anyone. Is there any upcoming updates on the T-22? I think you saw them. If you didn't, I would take a look at my video where I talk about the rebalances. But in general, I'm pretty sure the T-22 is losing a teeny bit of power to weight ratio. In return, it's getting better aiming time and better dispersion. Why? I don't know. I don't know why Wargaming decided to buff the T-22. I don't think any of us will ever know. Okay. I spam Burza. Okay, Sam. You like pain. Oob goob. Alright, let's make it a good last game. They have a Barask, which is kind of lame. I'm going to go towards mid. Our heavies are going down, so I can't really play aggressive here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move up to this spot. There you go. Detect the enemy tanks. We have the Barask. We have the mutant driving in the open. Wallet, what are you doing? There you go. Well, Wallet managed to lose 900 health. Okay. Nobody said my RNG was ever good. And the chieftain hit that shot on me, of course. No. I'd like to know where the rest of their team is. That's what I'd like to know right now. Got the Borsig. Do get a nice shell into that. Alright, Wallet's dead. Nice shell into the Biter. I have a feeling that I'm about to lose a lot of health to that Biter. Okay, yep, minus 300. Alright, let's move up now on the rear of the Biter. It's a nice 240. That guy's dead. Then we can chill over here. Aiming on the Chieftain. Boom. 250 damage. Boom. Another 223. We're doing fine so far. Bleeding out the enemy Chieftain. The thing's hatch is so large that I can aim on it even when I'm not really poking. And get another pendant to its tank. Let's aim it on the Chieftain hatch again. There you go. Another nice shot. Another 200 damage. Biter pokes. He's dead. That leaves us with only a couple tanks left. Not a bad game at all. The Dracula is obviously an incredible tank with the level of mobility and everything else it features. It's just a wild vehicle. Monk, there you go, 215. And then if I want to get the Barask, I'd have to go all the way around because of these walls they put on this map. Alright, well there you have it. Not a bad stream at all. Pretty chill one, pretty quick one, but yeah, not too bad. Either way, hopefully you all enjoyed today's stream, and if you want to see more content like this in the future, I'll see you all in the next one, and thank you for the donations. Bye-bye.